Hey guys, I'm over here. This is the tool that I'm going to use now. It's the wonderful handlebar that both of us love. What I would like to do is just show a quick demonstration on the occipital release that was talked about in one of the first videos with Matt. The reason I have a pillow under his head, I'm going to remove it real quick. Go ahead and relax. He's not holding up his head. It's just an inch or two off the table. So just so he doesn't have to stress his neck muscles, especially down here too much, I'm going to keep the pillow there. However, he will be resting on the bevel of the handlebar.
And Kate, why does my head not hit the table?
Because he's fused.
Yes.
So we got a little bit of range. He was a little bit higher when I first saw him, but he's not as flexible as maybe you or I. So for me, I start down below, and you want to be careful of the cervical spinous processes. Obviously, you don't want to press up too hard with the handlebar until you find your spot. So what's cool about Matt is he knows what spot I'm looking for. So I'm just going to come right up.
There it is.
Nailed it. And I sit. So I put a little bit of pressure up, and I kind of curl the bar a little bit. Again, just moving my fingers. This is virtually effortless for me. What I could do to make it a little bit more intense, of course, is put the blade, I should say, more vertical. Or I could say, go ahead, Matt, and press down. There he goes.
Oh, yeah. That's the ticket.
And that's it. I could do, go ahead and relax. I could do a little bit of preliminary scrub, if you will. Again, not taking much from me. His head weight. That's it. And hook right under. Let me know when you hit a good spot and when I hit a good spot.
There we go.
That's it. So it may be a little bit uncomfortable, depending on how tense the person is. You can angle it so I can come back up and go more towards one side. The cool thing about the handlebar, though, is it's shaped like a smile, if you will. So it kind of goes around the neck either way. For him, he's got a little bit of an abnormal rotation that he's locked into.
There we go, right there.
Okay. So cool. No pressure on my fingers. I know him. I would always recommend maybe checking it out with your fingers first to see what's going on. Obviously, getting imaging, if it's somewhere sensitive on the spine, is helpful. But because I know him, I know where his trigger points are. I know his limits.
Oh, did you hear that?
Mm-hmm. What that is, you probably didn't hear it out there, it's a cavitation. So he does still have a small amount of mobility, something we didn't know he had in his thoracic and cervical spine. Most of it is fused, but once in a while, if we can, and I'm pulling a little bit to distract what we have left gently, we sometimes get a little bit of cavitation, which is really cool with breathing. There we go. So you don't just have to utilize these tools for scraping, for doing the IASDM. You can think of other things like trigger point release or occipital release. I've actually done an iliopsoas release with the tools. Very cool.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty cool when the patient can guide you as well.
Oh, that was it right there. Oh, that was a good one.
So anyways, thank you for watching. I know that was fairly quick, but these things, they really do work miracles. We'll see you guys soon.